I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will learn how to solve algebraic equations involving fractions. That is kind of most difficult thing which we get across when we start to learn solving algebraic equations. So let's begin with small fractions, the ratios first, right? So let's begin with ratios. Ratios could be, let's say 2 over x is equals to 5 over, let us say 7, right? In that case, how to solve it? We could have a ratio like x over 2 equals to 3 over 4. How to solve this, right? So in such ratios, what we really do is, first step is cross multiply, right? So we'll just cross multiply. So we get 2 times 7 equals to 5 times x. And now we can say x is equals to 2 times 7 divided by 5. So these are the steps involved. You may provide answer in fractions or in decimals as the case may be. Now here also you can do the cross multiplication, but when x is right there on the top, we'll prefer to take 2 on the other side. So multiply both sides by 2 is a better operation in this case. So if I multiply both sides by 2 in this case, what happens? See. Then the 2 on the left side gets cancelled and we get x as equals to 3 times 2, 6 over 4, which could be simplified and written as 3 over 2. So in such cases, I prefer to just multiply by 2 on both sides, and wherever the variable is in the denominator, we should do it in 2 steps. Cross multiply and then you divide, right? So that is what is kind of important to understand. Now, we could also have ratios of this form. X minus 3 over 2 equals to, let us say, x plus 4 over 3. Now if you have a ratio like this, then again follow the same principle. Cross multiply. Let's cross multiply. So we get 3 times x minus 3 equals to 2 times x plus 4. Now you expand using distributive property. So we get 3x minus 9 equals to 2x plus 8. Bring the variables together, which is 3x minus 2x, and the constants to the other side, 9 plus 8, or we get x equals to 17. So that is how you should be solving when you have ratios as involved in this particular case. Now there could be situations when we have, let's say, x over 2 plus x over 3 equals to, let us say, 5, right? Now we have fractions involved, but they are with different denominators. So in such cases, we have to find the lowest common multiple, right? So lowest common multiple in this case is 6. Multiply each term by lowest common multiple. So what we get here is x over 2 plus x over 3 equals to 5. And what I will do is multiply everything by 6, right? So multiply everything by 6. Now, 6 divided by 2 is 3, so I could write this as 3x. 6 divided by 3 is 2, so I can write this as 2x. 6 times 5 is 30. You get the idea. Now add them, like terms, equals to 30. Divide by 5, so you get 30 divided by 5, and you get your answer, x equals to 6. So if you have things like this, in that case, multiply by common denominator, right? So I do not treat this as a ratio kind of a situation. These two are kind of ratios. So when it is different terms, in that case, multiply with the lowest common multiple, then you get linear kind of equation to solve. So these are the strategies which you should always use when solving algebraic equations with fractions involved. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.